Hello and welcome to this edition of Kpsn. Our seniors are experiencing the end of an era as the class of 2024 prepares for one of the biggest milestones life has to offer. Their impending departure is starting to get real. High school has been a transformative period filled with many experiences that have shaped them into the individuals they are today. Their accomplishments are a testament to the teamwork within this talented class of athletes, showcasing the diverse skills and passions that have contributed to their collective high school experience. For many, high school has been a crucible of friendships that have weathered the storms of growing up. The bonds forged during those formative years are imprinted with the laughter, tears, triumphs, and failures that have all been experienced communally. As the final week unfolds, the realization that these shared connections are on the brink of change becomes an emotional roller coaster. Seniors, having spent years together, have become an integral part of each other's lives. The thought of leaving their warrior support system can be overwhelming as our seniors must navigate the delicate balance between holding on to the past and stepping into the future. The journey through high school is a stepping stone to the new dawn of experiences awaiting on the horizon.
It has been said that the only person who keeps their eye on the horizon finds the right road. A team that has never looked down, even when times have been tough, is our boys lacrosse team. Nearing the end of an up and down season, the boys know that every game counts, and they proved that mindset Saturday when they traveled to Hopkinton to face the 10-1 Hellers. A slow start for our Warriors had them behind going into the fourth quarter, but goals from Pat Weibland and Hayden Schmitz notched the game at 8s. As the clock ticked down to 0, Donovan DeVellis scooped up a ground ball and zipped it across the crease to Noah Minkwitz for a step-down laser shot to win the ballgame.
DeVellis, 4 seconds, knocked loose. DeVellis picks it up, gets it over. Oh, wow! Noah Minkwitz with a buzzer beater. Unreal. An absolute heartbreaker.
A night off on Sunday would allow the boys to rejuvenate for their matchup against the Stoughton Knights. Our Warriors' offense was unstoppable, and they led the Knights 11-0 after the first quarter. This opened up the opportunity to allow young players to showcase their talents, and the Warriors continued their field day, beating the Knights 19-0. Tuesday and Wednesday brought competitive practices as King Philip hosted Bridgewater Raynham for their senior night to honor their 5 senior leaders: Jack Berthume, Tyler Douglas, Colin McCarthy, Noah Minkwitz, and Donovan DeVellis. Minkwitz has been on a hot streak with a hat trick in 2 out of the last 4 games and was named the Hawk Player of the Week.
Here with Noah Minkwitz, Hawk Player of the Week. What are your goals for the rest of the season?
I think we just got to keep working, get through these regular season games, and continue our intensity on the playoffs.
Yeah, playing Bridgewater Random last night for our senior game was huge. I mean, just walking out and seeing all the underclassmen and stuff was kind of exciting, but it's kind of bittersweet. Playing Bridgewater Wareham, who's a team that's just a couple spots behind us in the D2 Power Rankings. It's very important because going into the last stretch of games, going into the playoffs, I think we need to ramp up the energy, and playing a team like that will only help.
It's about that time of year where senior nights are coming around, and playing for your seniors is a huge thing. It's their last chance to leave it all on the field. Playing Bridgewater Raynham is huge for the boys lacrosse team because we're right in the same spot as them, so this can really determine whether or not we get a home game for the playoffs.
Hayden Schmitz has also been a huge playmaker for the team, scoring 8 goals in the last 4 games. And in the net, Finn Cunningham has been a brick, only letting up 14 goals over the past 4 games. The boys had their last regular season game on the road in Canton on Monday. As the playoffs get closer, the girls' lax team has been building momentum and perfecting their play. They have had many days of competitive and game-like practices to get them prepared for the last couple of tough games. They stacked 3 wins in a row over Attleboro, Stoughton, and Dover Sherborne. On Monday, the girls beat Stoughton 19-5, while all the attackers contributed to the scoring. 2 players who have definitely had success, specifically this week, are Mackenzie McDevitt and Alyssa Legier. Both girls had 4 points each in the win on Monday. And a huge game on Wednesday, helping the team to an 18-8 win over Dover Sherborne. In that game, Alyssa reached her 100th point milestone, and Mackenzie reached her 200th point milestone.
How's the week looking?
Well, we won Monday, and we won again today, and then we'll win again Thursday, which is tomorrow, against North. But we're doing good. A little hungry, but we played really well, even though it's kind of hot.
And we only have 1 game last week, so 3 games this week, and we're looking strong.
Yeah.
Accomplishments: 100
200.
The team traveled to North Attleboro last night for a second time this season and are looking ahead to next week when they celebrate their seniors on Monday at 6 p.m. Please get out there and support the team as they prepare for an exciting postseason run.
The Warriors softball team boasts a formidable lineup led by star players Ava Kelly, Jordan Bennett, and Allie Gill, whose impressive prowess on the field has propelled the team to some really big victories. In a standout performance, Allie Gill's 2 grand slams against Milford on Monday night solidified her status as a force to be reckoned with, showcasing the team's unwavering determination and skill.
I was just trying to really stay calm at the plate, and especially after my first one, I knew that I had to pick out the right pitch because I knew that they weren't gonna throw to me. So I just tried to stay calm up there and just kind of not think too much and just trust myself and trust my swing. And we were all playing really well. I feel like that always takes the pressure off a little bit when we're all playing well, and yeah, it just felt good.
The team has scored a whopping 186 runs this season, and 8 of their wins were Mercy Rule victories. They have had 13 shutouts and have only let their opponents score 11 runs so far this season. With their combined talent and determination, the Warriors are carving out a nice little spot in the postseason bracket. The team is laser focused on the big rematch against Taunton on the road this Monday night. The girls know what they have to do to win, and they are ready to settle the score with the Tigers.
I know the hitters a little better now, so I know how to pitch around them, and I've been watching our clips from last games and now being a little more aware of what to throw.
We've been working really hard since the last game trying to correct everything we messed up on the first time we played them. I think this game we really just have to try to hit her better. I mean, she's a really good pitcher. She's committed to Texas Tech, so this time we really just have to get on the bats, get some runs, and hopefully hold them because they are good hitters too.
They're a really good team, but so are we, and I think that collectively as a team, if we all just play loose and just kind of trust, I'm just going to trust in my ability and my swing and just trust ourselves, and I think that if we do that, good things will happen.
The baseball team is hitting the end of the year in a must-win frame of mind. The boys need to grab at least one of their 3 games to earn a playoff spot. This team is a hidden gem in the rankings as their record doesn't truly reflect their potential. Going into last night, the team was sitting just above 500 at 9-8, which is not where they hoped to be. They took on the Milford Scarlet Hawks on Monday, which ended up being a classic baseball battle. Nate Panini was on the mound for the Warriors and took the team all the way to the tie score in the 8th inning. And in the 9th, with 1 man on second base, Cole Kukowski ripped a line drive to second base but got robbed, stopping the potential game-winning run. With a struggling offense in the month of May, the pitching staff has held the team up. The boys look to keep the strength on the mound and get the bats hot for the last 3 games of the season at home, beginning with last night's game against North Attleboro. What do you think the boys have to do to get 1 win out of the next 3 games?
Hit the baseball. We're struggling with that a lot. And be clean in the field. I mean, we lost to North Attleboro because we had too many errors. And, when we played Taunton earlier in the year, we played our best game, and that's why we won. And then Westwood, we played them in the playoffs last year. Very tough team, so hopefully we just got to stay sharp in the field.
If the bats come alive, the boys are going far. This is June baseball, baby.
Struggled to play recently, but we're starting to come back alive.
The members of the Unified Track Team have shown great improvements through the last month. Coaches Anderson and Conley have helped everyone develop their skills and talents in some tough events, including the long jump, javelin, and shot during practices. As the year comes to an end, the biggest event of the season is coming up this Monday. The Unified Track and Field Day will be held outside of the track, and we hope to see you out there to support the team. Our boys tennis team came into this week 6-10 with high hopes on making a final push for the tournament. However, 2 matches against Milford and 1 against North Attleboro were postponed due to weather. With 4 matches left in their regular season, the guys have to turn it up through these next few weeks to maneuver their way into the state tournament.
6-10 at the moment, but we're gonna climb back up again because we're that good.
We're hoping to get the last 3 wins of the season. Senior night on Monday or on Wednesday. Alden Hardy's going to be playing second doubles, playing varsity. But honestly, I think that we'll be able to get these last 3 wins, make the state tournament, and hopefully go far in that.
Nice.
Go KP, let's have fun.
Love to hear it. Thank you.
As their back and forth season comes to a close with only 2 matches left, the girls tennis team is hoping to represent KP well and finish strong. Hopeful that they can make a playoff run. The girls have been practicing hard and working on technique. Longtime coach Bob Goldberg emphasizes the importance of precision and effort, and the girls have worked hard to get to this point following his leadership. But coaches are not all of the winning formula. The girls' tennis team is also led by a talented group of upperclassmen and captains who have filled in big roles since last season. The girls take on Taunton and Milton next week to finish their season and hopefully build momentum for a playoff run. As the boys' volleyball season gets to the end, the boys are trying to end with a winning record. Led by their leaders like Liam Foley, Jayon Xavier, and Ben Berry are hoping to show that KP Warriors never give up. It has been a crazy season full of ups and downs, including a recent tough loss to Durfee High School. But as senior Jayon always says, you only control what you do, not other things. Following that lesson, the boys are practicing hard and hoping to improve any final skills before their final 3 matches of the season.
The track season is coming to an end, and the teams have been training all week for the Hockomock League meet scheduled for tomorrow at Milford High School. Everyone is focused on shaving time off their finishes, throwing and jumping just a little bit further. And of course, they're all trying to ensure our seniors have a great closeout on their KP careers. This Tuesday, the team held a ceremony for the seniors, many of which who are running for the last time in the green and gold tomorrow.
Elliot Davis, we had senior practice yesterday. How do you think that went?
Senior night, I think it went great. I had a good time. I got some good photos, had some nice cake, and had some nice gifts. I think it was a great time. It's nice to celebrate the seniors, including me.
Pranov, Hawks is on Saturday. How you feeling?
Feeling good, trying to get top of the table as a team, and hopefully our 4x4, 4x1 can do good. Hopefully I can do good in the 400 Open.
Hawks is on Saturday. How you feeling?
You know, I'm an underdog going into this, probably ranked last, but it's all good. We're going to get a PR, maybe like 6 foot. You know, there's some high jumpers out there, but I'm ready to beat them all and win first place and get that medal.
And if I pace myself properly, stay smart, don't go out too fast in the first lap, I think I'll be fine.
Looking for a big PR in the mile, looking to maybe qualify for dibs in the mile. Yeah, we've all been working real hard and we all deserve what we've been working for. Switch! Leader!
I'm in 2 800s, an open 8 and a 4x8. Looking to place in both.
What times are you looking to get?
I'm trying to PR in the open 8, probably go sub 205, and then just come back and run a nice little 206, 207 without 8 4x8.
Teams are not remembered for an individual game or star player. They are remembered for the boundaries they break and the legacy they create, especially in the face of adversity. That legacy is what makes a team immortal. When the football team walked off the turf at Gillette Stadium in December, they closed the page on the best season in King Philip history. For them, it was never about one player or one game. The 2023 season was to send a message. The Warriors wanted a ring, and nothing would stand in their way. Last week, the team gathered one last time to receive that coveted symbol. The rings, with nods to the past Super Bowl seasons, games at Gillette and Fenway, and the first undefeated season in half a decade, represent the proud legacy of the past and new legacy for the future. Their hard work paid off. Inscribed in the ring is the word immortality, intended to summarize the work of the team. No challenge was too great and no opponent could knock them down. Coach Brian Lee said, "You can see that ring from across the room." The design represents the core values of the team with an inscription that defined that historic season. Congratulations to the 2023 Warriors football team.
You know, so it says certain things on there that mean a lot of things that happened during the season. We tried to incorporate all those things into the ring. In addition to that, I would say, you know, as I said to the boys when they got them, it's a symbol of what goes into having the level of success. There's a lot of work that goes unnoticed, unseen, and that goes into having success that the program has had. And the boys have put in so much into it that I wanted them to have something that they can look back and say to themselves, this is what happens when you do things right, when you work hard, and it's a formula for success no matter what you go into next in your life.
Discipline is the future you, depending on the present you, to keep a promise you made to yourself in the past. You're getting something. You're starting to lay pathways of learning how to make yourself grind. And life is a grind. You have those adversities. You have those things that you have to overcome all the time. Because I'm going to tell you seniors something that you need to know. The window of the unconditional love, okay, that you enjoyed as children is closed. As men going out there, you're going to be judged on one thing, what you can provide. And so nobody wants to hear why you can't provide, or any kind of like, excuses, or I can't do this, I had that, whatever. No, what you can provide. What you can provide, right, comes from that discipline that you have right now and overcoming obstacles. So when you get this ring, and the new ring, it's across the room kind of ring. Right? We made sure of that because these guys work so hard and it's special. All right, it's that across the room thing. When you look at it, it's sitting on, and hopefully you look at it every day. And when you have a hard time, the formula works in everything you're gonna take on, guys. It's not just football. Work, put your head down, move forward, and grind.
For King Philip High School athletes, the lessons learned surpass mere wins and losses. They grasp the significance of discipline, perseverance, and teamwork through the crucible of competition. They understand that excellence demands goal setting, overcoming obstacles, and exceeding perceived limitations. Armed with knowledge, principles, and a resilient mindset, they're prepared to thrive in any competitive arena, whether in sports, academia, or any other facet of life. They recognize that true success entails confronting challenges with courage, integrity, and an unwavering spirit. At King Philip High School, athletics are a conduit for developing leadership, character, and enduring memories. Our class of 2024 student athletes will graduate as champions, both on and off the field. Good luck to all of our teams in their end of the season runs in the coming weeks. We are ready for some playoff competition. We'll see you next week with all the updates. This is Kpsn.